Good day, learners. In this lesson, I will discuss with you how to distinguish affirmation and negation about a topic, or how to give opinions by using words and expressions that affirm or negate. Let's begin. Suppose you are with a group of friends discussing the greatest inventions of the 20th century. One friend says, "I think the computer was the best invention. There's no question about it." Another friend says, "I disagree. Have you forgotten that airplanes exist?" Now the first one responds again, "Actually, today's airplanes could not operate without computers." Knowing how to express your opinion in English is valuable whether you are speaking or writing. Now, before anything else, let's get to know what is expressing an opinion. Opinion, or expressing an opinion, is an act of telling people what you think about a subject or situation. When we are negotiating, expressing opinions, or simply chatting with a friend, we often have to agree or disagree with the other person. Also, we don't want to make a fight out of this. So we must know how to show empathy with different opinions and also how to disagree without sounding aggressive. It is very difficult to convince when they think you are attacking. We need to express our opinions and at the same time show that we are listening, understanding, and appreciating the other opinions. If they feel uncomfortable, they will be more open to our ideas and opinions or suggestions. Here are different ways of doing so whether you are conversing or writing. First thing that you are going to do is to use common phrases. Common phrases like "I think," "I believe," "I feel," "in my opinion," and say, for example, imagine you have your own food website and today you are writing or talking about the world's best street food. You might say, "In my opinion, Bangkok has the best street food." So all you have to do is to use common phrases first. Next to that, suppose you wanted to make your statement stronger. Then, to add strength to your phrase, you have to give reason or to add an adverb or adjective to your phrase. Like, for example, "I really think," "I strongly believe," "I truly feel," "in my honest opinion." Notice that we added an adverb or adjective in these phrases. So this is just an example on how you are going to add strength to your phrase. Or, in addition to that, giving reasons for your opinions also adds strength to the claim. For example, let's hear the street food statement again. This time, you will add reasons. In my honest opinion, Bangkok has the best street food. I have never seen more choices of what to eat, and everything I've tried has been delicious. This time, notice how giving reasons strengthen your claim. Also, by giving reasons, you are justifying that your claim is true, and aside from emphasizing that you're trying to add strength with this one. Next, let's look at the few phrases that are more common in formal situations. Previously, we used simple phrases, but this time, use formal phrases in formal situations. Like, "from my point of view," "from my perspective," "in my view," or "it seems to me that." Now, you might, for example, hear one of these at a business meeting or a conference, or in a formal paper. Though phrases like "in my view" are usually more formal than one like "I think." So "in my view" is more formal than "I think." There is no rule for where or when you can use them. It is often a matter of personal choice. Say, for example, in my view, cruise ships should be banned. They produce massive amounts of waste and use the dirtiest fuel in the world. So this one is somehow a little bit more formal because probably this is a statement used in a formal paper. Now, finally, let's talk about agreeing and disagreeing. Agreeing, affirming, disagreeing, negating. Agreeing is the easy part. To show agreement, you can use short, clear statements. Let's suppose a friend says, I think summer is way more fun than winter. Or you might show you agree by giving one of these responses. You can also give reason if you wanted to add strength to your agreement. Say, for example, we have a strong agreement. You can use these responses and for the partial agreement. You may pause this one for better understanding. Next to that is expressing disagreement. As for disagreeing, you may use the following statement or responses. Okay? At other times, such as in discussions of a more serious subjects or in professional situation, these phrases can be too direct. So another common way to disagree politely is to tell the person you respect their opinion before sharing your own. You may try phrases like this: I see your point, however, or on the contrary, I have good reasons to believe that. Or you may use, I believe I may have to disagree with you, or I'm afraid I disagree with you. So these phrases, you can use this one if you're going to disagree politely, just to tell someone that you're disagreeing them, but in a most polite, or you're trying to respect their opinion before sharing your own. So, you've probably observed that in real life, many people state opinions without using an opening phrase. They might just say, summer is better than winter, for example. Though this is acceptable with friends or family or for lighter subjects, but avoid doing this in professional situations or for heavier subjects. So, that was a lot of information to take in, right? Now, the good news is that you don't need to memorize all of it. In my opinion, you should choose only a few phrases that feel most natural to you and practice them whenever you can. So there you go. Those are the things you have to keep in mind as you give opinions, whether you are affirming or negating. I hope you learned something from me today. This is your teacher, Teacher Joy. Thank you and see you again.